Nepo's house.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend?
Who's talking?
Excuse me. What's your business here?
Who are you?
If you must know, I'm the maid. And the master of the house is old and needs his rest.
Oh.
So if you don't have any business, leave.
Oh, I got business.
Wait. It's okay, my dear. Send him in.
Yes, Nepos.
Brilliant.
You heard him. Go on.
I'm sorry about my housekeeper. She's a little protective of me. Now, what is it you want?
Oh, hey, Nepos. I know about Waylon.
Ah, yes. You've proven to be a real bloodhound. Well, you've sniffed me out. I've been playing this game for almost 20 years. Sending the young to their deaths. All in the name of the FORSWORN. And I'm tired. So tired.
Who's behind all this?
My king, Madanok. When the uprising fell at the hands of the Nords, they threw him in the mines. I don't know how, but he lives. I get his messages, and I hand out his orders without question.
You mentioned an uprising.
Markarth and the Reach are our lands. That is why we are the FORSWORN. We cannot claim the home that is rightly ours. But then, during their war with the elves, we had our moment. We drove the Nords out of the Reach in a great uprising. Then Ulfric and his men came. Those of us who didn't run were executed, except for myself, my king, and a handful of others.
Who's Madanok?
He is the king in rags, a man who once held all the Reach within his grip. He stokes the passions of the downtrodden in this city, directs them to kill the enemies of the FORSWORN in our name. All from inside Sidna Mine, a Nord prison. The irony is quite thick.
Why are you telling me all this?
My dear boy, what makes you think you're getting out of here alive? You were seen coming in. The girl at the door is a FORSWORN agent masquerading as a maid. You aren't the first one to have gotten this far. You won't be the last.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but you're not. Just give up! You can't beat me!
To die.
Ow! Jesus, take it easy, lady. journal here to read. Watchtower Guards letter. Akar. We've word of a band of Legion soldiers advancing on your position. Reinforcements are on the way. Talos guard you. Until next time, sweet Helg. Last night was the most wonderful night of my life. The things you showed me, the things we did, I could never have dreamt that it was possible. Who even knew that someone could manipulate their body in that manner while wearing Daedric armor boots? You are a true master of the Debellan arts, my love. A credit to your religion. Perhaps we'll meet again soon, but next time allow me to bring the trout, your secret lover. To the Brotherhood. Astrid, I thought your people were supposed to be reliable. I performed the Black Sacrament, I paid the proper penance, and I've awaited patiently for results. If you can't handle a simple assassination, I'll find someone who can. I want this contract handled, and I want it handled immediately. Maven Blackbrow. Rag's note. Book, Ramanada, location, Clear Pine Home. To the owner. To the owner of Riftweld Manor. I'm not accustomed to working under these conditions of secrecy, but your generous compensation for the inconvenience was more than adequate to complete the project. Both the balcony ramp and the floor mechanism were interesting projects, and I hope you'll find them functioning to your surprisingly specific specifications. If you should have any further need for my talents, please call on me again. Kilthinius Danderdle. Blah blah blah. Timely offer. Dalvin, I have a full score of glass arrows coming in. If you want a piece, I'll sell them to you for my cost. I need to keep the merchandise moving, or else that bitch might catch on to our operation. If you want them, they'll be stashed under the docks in the usual place. I'll check back with you in a week. Taldon away. Things to do. 1. Repair holes in nets. Sending to Markarth too expensive. Look for local solution. Vandor perhaps. 2. Repair wood damage on fish pens. No skill required. For this, should simply have Wajita take care of it. Adjust fishing charts for Lake Connor. Need to keep ship clear of Golden Goal Estate. They look pot shots at our ship last time, and we moored within a stone's throw of their location. No idea why, and answers to Arangoth have gone unanswered. Tell Nerviner to stop spending so much of our damn money. Thief's last words. Nobody thought they were real, but I've seen them. The eyes of the snow elves. The dwarves thought they took them for the Falmer, but they themselves were fooled. A statue, built in secret by the slaves. The eyes burn into you, and I see them even now. Seraph escaped through the collapsing tunnel, but he'll never escape what we've seen. Men will never believe him, and he'll be driven mad by the knowledge that he'll never see them again. But I may yet see them again before I die. Small note. Adriel, I need you to go out and find the missing pit wolves before the next tournament. We lost too many during the last 2 fights, and we're not able to train new ones in time. Find them and bring them back to Craig's Lane at once. Shopping list. Milk, goat cheese, turnips, cauterizing agent, eggs, flour, cheese. Oh. Scrap of paper. Regarding your loss. Lady Maven Blackbriar, I've made inquiries into the loss of your mead shipment to Cyrodiil, and I've come to the conclusion that they were waylaid by a group of mercenaries under the employ of the Empire, according to my sources. These mercenaries were not acting under orders and simply attacked a caravan for supplies. I forwarded a request for compensation on your behalf to the Imperial Council, and the mercenaries in question have already been dealt with accordingly. Again, I wish to extend my deepest apologies for this unfortunate mishap, and I assure you that any future shipments into our nation will be met at the border by an Imperial patrol and personally escorted to its final destination. Reagan Limulus, Grand Steward, Imperial City Trade Relations. Quite pleased. Balaman, I've been quite impressed with the quality of your work, and I hope that it continues. I've informed everyone within the keep, including the guard, that all repairs and requests for new weapons be sent your way. Jarl Layla has been notified of this as well, and she extends her sincerest thanks for your contributions to the defense of the city. Just remember, I've stuck my neck out for you by using my name, so don't make me look the fool by letting your standards slide. Harold. Prisoner's plan. The storm is coming. I can tell the water leaking in has become stronger. There's no better time than now. When the storm hits, the guards will be scrambling to figure out what to do with us. Amidst the confusion, we need to overpower the few that will be standing guard outside our cells and hold off the cell block entrance. We need to only hold off until I can get one of their swords and break open the drainage grate in the corner of my cell. That's where we'll make our escape. Everyone move downriver, and we'll try to find shelter there until the storm passes. That's it. Note to the authorities. I have heard talk about the dragons, but didn't believe it until now. One flew by last week, and ever since we have seen him fly back and forth from a nearby mountain peak. My wife thinks we should move away, go somewhere else. I told her that would be nonsense. As long as we don't bother it, it won't bother us. Still, I thought it would be best if we report it to the local authorities. The creature's lair is just south of the hill behind our shack near Bear's Cave Mill. Note to Rudolph. Rudolph, your little stunts try my patience. I know my uncle has issues, but he is our watchman, and you will respect him. No more sneaking in and out. No more games with his ledger, or nails on his chair. One more joke, and you'll see how funny a day in the cage can be. Avar. Note from Agna. Galdir, don't be such a milk drinker. I know you've been scared of Helgrun's tomb since your brother locked you in there when you were children, but we can't let Val's Varen get away with this. Hilgrun and our other ancestors need us to protect the remains, and I'm going in, with or without you. I'm sure one dark elf is nothing to worry about, but if something should happen, don't forget to check the secret passage in case he barricaded himself in the deeper chambers. Aunt Agna. Note from Jari Ra. Sister, once you have picked up the packages, send them on to me at Broken Ore Grotto. The fool who did our work at the lighthouse should arrive shortly. Thereafter, make sure he is taken care of. Didn't happen. Nepple's journal. Ooh. I grow guilt-ridden in my old age. That's the guy that I just killed. So many of the young sent to their deaths, all in the name of the Forsworn, all in the name of Madanach, my king, who watches us from behind the iron bars of Sidna Mine. How long have I served you? Since the uprising against the Nords? Was there ever a time when all that violence hasn't overshadowed our destinies? What choice do I have but to do as I am instructed? Well, that's all. Margaret's journal, which I've read. And Alva's journal. That's just an old one. Alright, we're good. Wayland's note. You have been chosen to strike fear in the heart of the Nords. Go to the market tomorrow, you will know it. Yeah. I don't want that. Oh, I can't get rid of it. That's the old fellow.
Yes!
Wanted to do the other. Well, eh? Okay, so I've done it all. Now I go out and return to Eltrees.
Ah, sure, you're holding around a lot of junk. Let's stop in at the Arnley and Sons Trading Company. Sell it off.
I mostly do repairing piggery and drunken doors. Been too long since we had a good bandit raid.
Oh.
They don't like us talking about people.
You're not one of my workers. What are you doing here?
I'm looking into the market attack.
Oh, yes, Wayland. Bastard could have at least gone crazy after we made our silver quota.
I had questions about Wayland.
Whatever you want to know, I don't care. I run the smelter, that's it.
You must know something.
Fine. I did notice something odd the last time we handed out the pay. Bill left a slip of paper for Wayland. Took it right to his room after he got it.
Do you have a key to his room?
You want Garvey. He handles the keys for the Warrens. About the only thing that disease-riddled native is good for.
Do you own this smelter?
What? No. Thonar Silverblood owns it. He owns everything in Markarth. But he hands all the paperwork over to Nepos, the nose, to finish. That old man's back is heavy with burden.
I think he's dead. What do you know about the Forsworn?
Every other day, seems one of the laborers runs off to the hills saying he'll join the FORSWORN. You don't like the Nords? Fine. But pledging your whole life to killing them, that's just dumb.
Go cast your fancy magic someplace else.
Uh-oh.
We warned you, but you just had to go and cause trouble. Now you have to pin all these recent murders on you. Silence witnesses. Work, work, work.
Work, work, work. What did you do to Eltries?
Same thing we do with all the other natives who want to change things around here. We had a nice little deal going between Thonar and Madanak until you and Eltris started snooping around. Well, you wanted to find the man responsible for those killings. You'll have plenty of time with the King in Rags when you're in Sidna Mine.
Oh, really? Fine, I'll come quietly.
You'll never see the sun again. You hear me? No one escapes Sidna Mine. No one.
Uh-oh.